What's good, y'all? Welcome to Ready to Tape. And today we're going to be talking about a signing the Raiders just made that's going to add a lot to this depth chart. Now, in the past, we haven't made these kind of signings. This one was a no-brainer in my opinion. So I think this regime is continuing to show us to some positive light and that they know what the hell they're doing. Now, this signing comes at a crucial time because when you look at the depth chart at the edge position, you think about it, and I brought it up before that Malcolm Kuntz is the only person there that you could depend on. It's just yesterday we were talking about how Gary Green was just cut, and he was an edge defender as well. So we're really slim there, including Kyle Fackrell being on IR and Cleveland Farrell not practicing since July 27th, from what I'm aware. Now we're going to jump right into this, man, and talking about this signing and why it's important to the Raiders ultimately going into this season. So if y'all can, make sure to make a play and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if y'all new here. I appreciate everybody. So without further ado, let's hop into this video, man. First things first, the Raiders end up signing edge defender Jordan Jenkins, and I think it's a good signing, honestly. He's a veteran. He spent 5 years with the Jets, rightfully so, because he had 2 seasons there where he had 7 sacks in one season, 8 sacks in another. But in the past 2 seasons, where he played with the Jets last year with the Texans, he's only had 2 sacks in each season, 2.5 in 2020, I believe. So he's coming off of a couple seasons to where he also only played 11 to 12 games in each of those. So he's going to be definitely a rotation depth piece at this point in his career and just being on this team, obviously, because we have 2 all-pro edges already. Now, it comes down to the depth for me because I had brought it up just yesterday in the video about Gary Green being cut, and that really only left Malcolm Kuntz out there on the edge. Thinking about Cleveland Farrell has been pretty much out of practice, from what I'm aware, since July 27th. Now, when you think about that and you add in the fact that Kyle Fackrell has been on IR as well and he won't be back this season, we're definitely going to need help in that spot. So I'm glad, and it's a smart pickup by the Raiders regime, by this new regime. So, kudos to them. We're going into the right direction because we talked about it and now we're about to be about it. And not only that, we have 5 players returning to this roster that I think are going to be crucial going into this season. I've been waiting to see some tape on. Now, to talk about it, we have Darren Waller coming back, which we already know what he's about. Not to touch too much on that, but let's see if we get a contract done from Waller, okay? Because I would like to see that happen here soon, especially because we only have a couple weeks left before the regular season actually arrives. Now, you want to move on to the defensive side, back to that defensive line. You have Nichols and Jonathan Hankns returning to this front, and really we need to see where the conditioning is, especially for those big guys. We've seen the Vikings kind of slash us up the gut in that run game this past week. So that's something I want to keep an eye on and see how they do. And then we brought back a corner that we're very familiar with in Trayvon Mullen. Now, Trayvon Mullen is going to be competing for a spot on this roster because you think about it, Rocketson we traded for, so he's going to get some burn. Anthony Averett may be able to make a name for himself. Now, I'm a fan of Mullen. I think Mullen will be able to start, will be able to find a place in this defense. I think he fits his Patrick Graham system as well. I think Patrick Graham will like him in his skill set. He's a little bit bigger than Anthony Averett as well, and he can come up and make a tackle if he needs to. So in that aspect, he is the better football player, in my opinion. Now, that's just my opinion. I know some people like Averett, and some people like Darius Phillips as well, but I do not see Darius Phillips competing with Trayvon Mullen at this moment. Only Anthony Averett and Rocky Sin, and this is a good problem to have, again, in this position, because we even can add in Nate Hobbs, who we know is our slot, and we've seen him line up outside, which he may do this year. So something to definitely keep a lookout for. I just wanted to bring y'all that news real quick and drop this video for you guys. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. If you guys can, again, make a play, y'all. Y'all know how we do around here. Make a play, hit that like button, rate the like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos just like this. And until next time, y'all, rate the tape.